All right guys, it's Jared here, head coach at Purpose Fitness, and we're back for another episode. Today, we're focusing on my weakness in this off season. So we've got calves, hamstrings, and glutes. So let's get it. So what we're focusing on is in this glute hamstring session is we're doing a lot of glute max in glute med. So external rotation of the knee to activate the glute med. All right, so first up is we've got an abduction, so AB deduction. All right, not A double D, so ad. So ad is where you're going in a line. Abs is where you're taking away from the body. So we're doing external rotation of the hip. All right, and this way what we're doing is actually firing up the glute med, ready for our hamstring session. All right, and then at the very end of this hamstring session, we're gonna finish off on a very controlled and tempo-based time on attention work for the glutes. So following the abduction machine, we're heading off to a standing single leg curl. I love this one, it's very unique. All right, it actually allows me to stand upright, align my posture, align my hips. All right, seated encourages more hip flexion. And as we're standing up in this posture, it actually is working against the tension of gravity as well. So it's very unique to something like a seated leg curl, or what we're going here is a lying leg curl. So let's get into it.
Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way to even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone. It's so cold
All right guys, so we just finished with our standing and we went straight over to our glute ham raise, so GHR in the program. So glute ham raise, GHR, that's what it stands for. So glute ham raise is a very, very difficult and mechanical based movement, but is one of my superior exercises. It's something that a lot of people don't do, but the development and the strength and tension that actually comes from that movement, you know, you've got to focus on driving your hips forward. It's actually significantly hard and a lot of people can't do it. So if you can actually develop yourself up to handle that, it just shows how strong your hamstrings are, and it's great for joint health as well. So this is a brutal, I have no weight on this movement, as you can see. So it's a brutal exercise, but fantastic for driving those hips forward. All right, so focus on the hip dominant exercise, all right, which will also increase the glute med strength and also significant tension and strength through the hamstring.
Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way to even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone. It's so cold outside. I'm alone. It's so cold Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone. It's so cold outside. I'm break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way to even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shape me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone.
Alright guys, so that concludes our leg session for today. So hamstring and glutes. So what we did was just came from a leg curl lane. I prefer lane, this is where we can really drive the glutes into the bench. All right, this one was very much a technical set, focusing on mechanical tension. So we had a 5-second negative with a 1-second pause on the top of the eccentric and contraction points. And then at the end of my 12 reps, we did an isometric hold to failure on all of those sets. Following that, we just come over to a hip thrust glute bridge sort of machine. Now, I absolutely hate hip thrust. I prefer a glute bridge kind of system. This is kind of the only hip thrust kind of machine that I would use. What we want to do is have a heel elevated platform. Studies have shown that elevation of the heel will actually engage a lot more glute max and glute med than doing it flat on the floor. All right, and I hate hip thrusts where you pretty much manipulating your spine around a bench with a heavier barbell attached in at the bottom of the sacrum point. All right, we open ourselves up to a lot of injuries with the back, especially, you know, we see girls thrusting about 200 plus kilos on their hips. This is, you know, probably about 80 kilos total weight, and we're doing a 3-second negative with a peak contraction. All right, it's very tempo and controlled drill, so we're not gonna put any risk of fracturing spines or putting our lower back out. It's driving emphasis through the hamstring and the glutes. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have picked up some valuable information. As you can tell, we did a lot of technical movements, so it's not so much heavy compounding movements in this session. All right, and this is for my imbalance. So guys, hope you can learn something, pick it up. Make sure you click the links down below, check out, you know, our supplementation, our coaching, and stay tuned.